Good morning, this is Ben. I want to respond to this video by Martin J. Willett. It's called Hell. And my response can be summed up with one word. It's a multi-syllable word, but it's one word. The word is irrelevant. Irrelevant. And if you don't know, I'm sure a lot of people do know, but there may be someone out there who doesn't know. Irrelevant simply means that in the common vernacular people say, well, that doesn't have anything to do with this, or that doesn't have anything to do with me, or that doesn't have anything to do with that. And that's what irrelevant means. It means 1 + 1 makes 2, and then this guy over here says, well, I like zebras. Well, it doesn't have anything to do with whether or not 1 + 1 = 2 or not. It's just how it is, and it doesn't matter. Your affection for zebras, you know, guy 2's affection for zebras just is irrelevant to the fact that 1 + 1 makes 2. And really, that's what's going on in this video. A lot of assertions that I don't think there's a hell. You know, the guy, Martin J. Willett, I guess that's his name, he just keeps saying that he doesn't believe in hell. Okay, that's great, but it doesn't really matter what you do or do not believe, because that doesn't really determine what's true. The way truth works is it is what it is, and then the things we say are either true or untrue. In other words, it would be a property of the statements we make. And we can make true statements or untrue statements. So we can say things till we're blue in the face, but it's irrelevant to their truthfulness. You know, so the fact that you have a hard time, you've experienced a wonderful life up to now, it's irrelevant. You know, the afterlife and hell is supposed to be dramatically different from this life. Just by its very, statement, it's something you've never experienced before. And of course you would say, well, this is totally new and different for me. Of course. He says he's never experienced the soul being apart from the body. Well, of course not. That's something that comes after life. I mean, some people claim that it happens in this life, but the real concept is that, the basic concept is that, hey, it happens in the afterlife. It's after you die. And, of course, you haven't died. I mean, yeah, that's basically what I heard for the most part was this fella just doesn't believe in hell. Oh yeah, and he thinks hell was made up to control people. And he said, and he gave an argument in this point. He said, control people with a lie is a terrible thing. Agreed. But the issue is hell a lie? Is hell a lie? That's really the question we have to look at. And with this video, it just seemed to just assume and just assert, barely, with no argumentation, no proof, no evidence, no reasoning, just, it's a lie. He said it was used to control people who got it. Is that really true? And anyways, he says, in the past, life sucked, and you could control people by threatening more suckiness, especially in a super sucky afterlife called hell. That's a possibility, but without argumentation, without explanation, without proof, without evidence, it's just an assertion. It's just a bare assertion. It's just there's nothing draped around it. There's no trickery even. He's not even trying to trick you into pretending he gave reasons. He just doesn't. So there. Hopefully, he's saying he's quite happy. Imagine living as if there's no hell. Yeah, okay, great. But what if there is? I don't know how else to say it. And more importantly, are you quite happy lying to yourself? Are there good reasons to not believe, as you do, but instead believe in heaven and hell? Are there good reasons for that? And are you happy with self-deception? Because I'm sure a lot of people are happy with self-deception. I'm sure if the Christians are wrong, then they're happy with self-deception. And if the Christians are right, then a lot of other people are happy with self-deception. I think it's clearly obvious that a lot of people can live long, happy lives. Well, someone has to be living, with self-deception. Someone has to be wrong. The Christians have to be wrong, or else everyone else does. Or, someone else can be wrong. They could all be wrong, but Only one can be right, you know, of all the religions of the world. So there, I've said it. Enjoy. Bye.